So you want to build a software that actually makes money, right? Well, I got you in this video. I've actually built and sold my own software companies, and I've seen a lot of people try to get into this game, but they don't see success immediately and they give up. And so I want to show you what I look for when I'm trying to start a software company. And software isn't an easy business model to get into, but if you understand these principles, you'll at least have a much higher chance of seeing success. That's why I want to make this video, to actually show you guys what to look for when you're starting a company and how to actually build a company that's going to be able to get customers and be around longer than just a couple months. So I'm going to be sharing a few lessons that I've picked up along the way of actually being in this game for the last 2.5 or so years, so that way you guys don't make the same mistakes that I've made and that I've been seeing a lot of other people make. So let's dive in. So what separates a good SaaS from one that never actually ends up going anywhere? A good software is a sticky software. So what does this mean? So sticky means that your customer or your business owner that is using it, they need your software to either run their business or to be a part of their life, which means they're never going to churn. They're never going to cancel their subscription because it is such a crucial part of what they do for their business or in their life. So a really good example is Instantly.ai. So Closify, my old company, still uses them today, but when I was running it, we used them for over a year. And Instantly is a cold email sending platform. And cold email was one of our best channels for getting clients. So that meant as long as we're sending cold emails, we're never gonna stop using Instantly. And it was $97 a month. And we've probably been paying them for 2 years now. So it's like we've bare minimum paid them like $1,500, but we've probably paid them closer to $2,000. And so because they're having such a sticky product, because we're never gonna cancel it, they have a super high customer lifetime value, which is so essential when you're actually trying to scale. Because imagine if your lifetime value is only, say, $50, and because people keep churning, then you have to continue to acquire customers for less than $50, which is at scale can be very difficult, especially if you're running ads. Since their lifetime value is probably $1,000 to $2,000, and it might be even higher once they have more data, they're able to spend much more money to acquire a customer, even if they're negative on the front end, because they know that customer is going to stay for a long period of time, so they don't have to sweat about it. And so because of this, Instantly has scaled from 0 to $12 million a year in only 2 years, which means they are probably worth over $100 million. They are one of the craziest software success stories I have seen, and I definitely recommend studying them and modeling them in any software that you want to start. So next is you need to achieve product market fit. And this is something that people struggle with a lot, is they'll actually go and build something that's actually not what the market wants, or it's not actually solving the problem in the way that people want it solved. And so you achieve this when you actually listen to the market and you listen to your early users' feedback, building it in the way that they want it. And this is why it's so important to not build the features that you want to build. I might think that a feature is really cool and I might want to build it, but that might not be what my users care about. So you have to listen to your users and build what they want, not what you want to build. So we achieved product market fit at Closify because I was constantly hearing complaints about traditional sales recruiters. They charge too much money, they take way too long, their reps that they're placing are inexperienced, they only have training, but they've never actually sold in their career. So when I built Closify and it was faster, it was more affordable, and we only allowed onto our platform vetted candidates that had experience selling in our clients' niches, we just solved their 3 most painful problems. And so when we were trying to sell Closify, it was super easy because people were begging for a solution better than the current existing ones that were out there in the sales recruitment space. The next key part to having a successful software company, in my opinion, is a high price point. Growing a $9.99 a month software sounds like an absolute headache. I know people that sell software like that, and you'd be amazed at how many customer complaints they get, how many chargebacks they get on a super cheap software, and even have people using fake credit cards and stuff of that nature. So unless you have a huge audience, I would really stay away from low price point softwares. I like software where you could have an enterprise plan that goes up to a couple hundreds, even a couple $1,000 a month, or bare minimum having software that's like $50 a month, because this allows you to build a commission-only sales team where they're gonna be able to get comped enough to make a livable income and being able to grow it with the sales team, which is what we did at Closify. If you have the price points, then you can build a SDR team or a sales development representative team on LinkedIn and hook them up with an Expandy account to send LinkedIn outbound messages on autopilot. You can get a cold calling team. You can get them doing cold emails on your behalf. So it all really starts with having product market fit and having a validated idea to build upon. I like to go to acquire.com or maybe even Product Hunt and find some inspiration of software companies that I like and also ones that are already doing over $100,000 a year, because then I can assume they probably have some level of product market fit. Then what I like to do is after I find these companies is I like to search up their G2 reviews and then scroll to what do I dislike about it and find the recurring complaints about the existing solutions out there. Once I identify a recurring complaint, I will then solve that complaint in my MVP, my minimum viable product, and then I will market that MVP out to new users and telling them in my marketing material that, hey, I just solved your big problem that you have all been complaining about. Or sometimes you're just so immersed in one niche like I was with agency owners, where they literally just tell you all their worst problems that they want solved, and then you can build a solution, based on what they literally just told you, which is like what I did with Closify. So this is exactly what I think about when I'm looking to start a new software company or even looking to acquire one, and what you should be looking for as well, so that way you can go from zero to starting to see success as quickly as possible. And if you want to have a pulse on what is working today and not just whenever this video is posted, I highly recommend you subscribe to my newsletter. It's linked in the description. I send almost daily about what's working for myself and my companies live. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to catch you in the next video.